I was hoping you are enjoying GPD this evening. And it's been pretty fun for us to do, and we obviously want to bring more of this to you. So let us know what you want. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/Silicon Sports, and follow us on Twitter also at Silicon Sports. You also got at Resonate and at Psynapse as well as our Twitters.
So I think both players are figuring out their vetoes.
Yeah, so I think props definitely to Faded One, doing a great job with all this GPD. I think it's good that people getting out there and doing it, and it's number 53. So it's obviously been going for quite a while now. And there's people, 47 people tonight, went on this, and it's been some really good games.
Yeah, it's been very enjoyable to actually cast the games tonight. We've had some great play from players. Had a few issues with the interwebs, but that's part and parcel with these sorts of things these days. But yeah, it's been. I thought we were going to be in for a huge game at the start, and it was going to be a long TBT, but we are about to get into the second game. We are going to Tal'Darim Altar. As I update the stream details. So we're just waiting on the players. Oh.
Laddie's just left the game. Everyone's leaving the game.
I think we're on the wrong map.
Are we?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we're going to Ohana.
Awesome.
I really do like this map. It's
I could cast 100 games on this thing. I don't care. Yeah. Let's do it. So. I don't think CHEESEOMELET's playing Terran. Oh, there we go. Protoss.
Yes, all good.
Alright, so it is ZBP. CHEESEOMELET is not just screwing with Lauda and changing his race at the last minute. Canning down. So I did like the strat that Cheese did pick that last game. It'd be good to get some more of those different strats coming out. Using air units against those is always fun.
Alright, so we are into the second game of this best of 5, and we have CHEESEOMELET as the blue Protoss, as the players, as you say, good luck and you too. And we have our pink Zerg, LauDaiTinhAi. Try saying that fast several times.
I'm not going to take you up on that bet.
So I'm just going to switch over to one of the players and see what they're actually up to. You can get a perspective on their gameplay and see how fast they're actually playing.
So it's one thing we really haven't looked at much tonight. Generally players in SEA aren't as quick as our friends from Korea. But APM, really, it's not everything. I think APM's talked up a lot, and it was in Brood War, very much so. Of course, it allows you to do, and it's generally a good rule of thumb in terms of multitasking, but you've seen recently players like DeMuslim and I think Thorzane as well, like specifically Terran, they've been slowing their games down a bit and actually kind of like losing some of the APM and just sitting back and actually more thinking about the strategy of the game. And I think that's as important as just trying to click furiously and just do a million things at once. Actually take a step back and you can be more effective with your actions that you do have available to you. Obviously if you're doing like 2 things a minute and you can't figure out your left click to your right click and you don't use any hotkeys on the keyboard, you're probably going to be pretty bad at the game. But I think it's about learning more where to place that APM that you do have more effectively. You see people like spamming their keys all the time. Doesn't really do much for their skill level.
Yeah. So there's a little bit of a block here by CHEESEOMELET on the natural of LauDaiTinhAi, and LauDaiTinhAi has seen that, doesn't want to mess around with that, and has taken his third instead of that natural. Meanwhile, CHEESEOMELET has taken his natural base, so both players pretty happy to macro up at this stage.
Yeah, so you'll probably see LauDa take that natural very shortly and get into his 3-base play. CHEESEOMELET has gone the Forge Fast Expand option. So there's no point in leaving that second base of LauDa's unhatcheried as it goes down just now anyway.
Yeah, CHEESEOMELET just sees that the third has gone down already, and LauDaiTinhAi reacts by taking his natural expansion. So good play there by LauDaiTinhAi. I think he really wants to close out this series pretty quickly. I think CHEESEOMELET's just going to drop a pylon up at the 4th up here, but won't see that for a little while, I don't think.
Yeah, so like a lot of people get really stressed out when their natural's blocked, especially ZVP. ZVT, you generally don't get blocked. You can, but it's not as predominant as Protoss. But it's easy just to go and take your third. Obviously, there are some maps where you can't do it, where your third is destructible rocks and whatnot. But maps we've been playing on tonight, the third is pretty easy to get for the Zerg, so you wouldn't be stressed, I don't think, by what's happened.
No, some really good game awareness there by LauDaiTinhAi. He made 2 links and he actually scouted out for that probe. Sent that probe back to CHEESEOMELET's main and has map control of those links. So really good game awareness there by LauDaiTinhAi.
Yeah, definitely. It's really going to shut the things down, like the 4 gates and your warp gate pushes and whatnot. We're not really seeing an early +1 from CHEESEOMELET here. As I say that, he puts it down and he is chronoing it out. So chances are he's going to be a warp gate push. +1 timing attack from CHEESEOMELET, probably a 4 or 5 gate or something like that. He does have the 3 gas, so it's probably going to be something, probably like a 5 gate or something like that. But we'll see what happens. But obviously, if LauDa can actually just control the map and make sure there's no probes coming out, which there is one out at the moment. If you can pick that up, which he won't see it. I don't think he would have seen it as it came across, although he might have just picked it up as it came through the Zelnaga tower there. But it's coming down, and he has seen it, and he will catch it up now. So if you can keep this pylon off as a Zerg or even a Terran or another Protoss, if you can get this proxy pylon, there goes your warp gate pressure. You've got nothing that you can really do against it. The Zerg will, the run distance is obviously too long, just keep on warping in, it's back in your base. So no proxy pylon, no timing attacks really, although we do have 5 more gates in the main base of CHEESEOMELET, and Blinkstalk is coming there. So we must have some Blinkstalkers. That explains now the 3rd and the 4th gas. So +1.
He's just taking his 4th gas, okay.
Yeah. So chances are we'll be seeing maybe a +1 or a +2. There we go, sorry. Armour is queued up there, so we'll see the 1-1 Blinkstalk harass on 6 gates. Possibly more.
Where is he going to put this pylon? He's going to need this pylon. He doesn't have an observer or anything like that to blink into the main or anything. So he's moving out to take that watchtower.
Yeah.
And you should be able to bring a probe out now and start dropping pylons over the place.
So 9-minute mark is where now we're probably going to see a lot of roaches and lings come out. like I said, this is very reminiscent of the
26 Lings on the way.
It's very reminiscent of Stefano style play, which is, like I said, been going around a lot, especially in SEA. Like I said, most games I see of Zerg players are trying, especially against Protoss, trying to get this this max build out, and takes down that pylon again, so their Stalkers have to get pulled back again, and there is that pylon there, but here come the Lings, which will, scout that out now as well. So a number there, but it looks like Lauda will be ready for this when it comes, and 22 more Lings as well.
So Lauda is definitely macroing up. He is being very active with these Lings and denying all of these pylons. Really great map awareness and map control. So completely keeping the Protoss player in his base and forcing his hand, really.
Yep, so CHEESEOMELET opting to actually take his third. So if Lauda can actually see this, he might sit there and go, okay, well, I'm going to take a fourth and stay one base ahead of you, or I'm actually just going to attack. So a lot of Lings there. Not too many Roaches, but at the same time, a lot of Lings, which probably won't be the best against Blink Stalkers. As they can just jump away, but we'll see what happens here. He's in a pretty bad position. He runs straight into the
run by into the main.
Oh, this is not going to be good. But he leaves the Roaches down there to get those Stalkers there, and he's just sitting there taking all of these probes out as they're starting to run up. Probably not as much damage yet as probably what could have been done. But he is looking at taking this Nexus out. And at the same time, there's a bunch of Roaches attacking the third, and the Nexus does get taken out. It wasn't cancelled or anything. No, it wasn't. And it looks like this Nexus may go down, so it looks like we're up on a Protoss 1 base here. Yes, it does go down.
Great run by there by TinHai. Certainly no answer there from CHEESEOMELET to deflect that. So a three base Zerg against a one base Protoss. I mean, it's not looking good for the Protoss player.
No, not at all. And we now see the double Evo chamber and the Spire going down, and 13 more Roaches is in production for Lauda. So interesting now to see what we're going to see from the CHEESEOMELET. If he's going to be bold and take his third, I really don't see him doing much if he doesn't see if he can take a few risks like that and see if he can get foot third down. He does have the bankroll there, but depending on what he wants to do in terms of having another round of Stalkers out.
Yeah.
Oh, and here comes. Yep, so playing catch up now is CHEESEOMELET.
Yeah, he certainly needs something to change the tables.
Well, that's it. But will Lauda actually let him get the Dark Shrine up as he moves up north to see if he can apply some more pressure? Stalkers are out of place here. This might be a base trope situation.
Yep. And there's a run by into the natural.
And down go the probes.
That Dark Shrine is miles away from being completed.
Yeah, and that's
this is going to be seeing game 2 go to TinHai again.
Yeah, the third of Lauda does go down. But look, if you just look at the map, there's a stream of Zergers going out north. Stalkers are going into the second of Lauda, but I think, this is not looking good at all. Lauda could easily send back most of his army and still be on top here, just to clean up these Stalkers, because it's, depending on who can get a base away, there is a probe on the field, and he is down at the Zerg 4, looking around there, and there's a pylon there, so if he builds another Nexus, he might be able to hold out.
He's built something, because all of his buildings are almost all gone.
Yep.
And we could be seeing a forced win here for TinHai if you can find all of those buildings. Yeah,
and here comes this massive stream of Zerglings and Roaches, and now he's being revealed, so Lauda knows exactly where this pylon is, and what he has to do is go and send his units to that, and there is nothing he can do.
He has seen it.
Although he has this built in a simulator, he doesn't have enough for another Nexus, so he's staying alive. But this pilot, the probe will be. Oh, it gets away. Probe gets away, so maybe there's a bit of life yet. If you can quickly build another pylon or two, you might be able to keep this alive for a couple more. No, not in time. Oh, he does, just in time.
This is hilarious. It's just
so
ring a Rosie trying to capture all the buildings as they go down.
Yeah. So that's it.
And that's it.
No GG as the GG screen displays for Cheese Omelette, but it was close nonetheless.
저장되었습니다.
So game 2 goes to LauDaiTinhAi, and going into match point. It is match point in this best of 5. So if he takes game 3, we could see a 3-0 win for the Zerg, backing up what Soundwave did last week with a 3-1 win. And we're just waiting on the players to sort out which maps they want, and we'll be bringing you game 3 very, very soon.